Hey all and welcome back for another round of HellfireComms Patreon TV comms. Today we're returning once again to Food Wars for episodes 5 to 7 of the third season. These are once again commissioned by Deimos, and we left off on a pretty triumphant note, but let's see if it's going to stay that way. So without further ado, we're going to begin with episode 5. Check the video description if you need help syncing. There's plenty of instructions in there to help you out. So here we go. Season 3, Episode 5 of Food Wars in 3, 2, 1. Okie dokie. Quick recap. Last time, Soma was battling it out with Cougar. It kind of went down to the wire until the Mimic dude, who was dude on the left there, was helping out at Soma's restaurant, basically learning Soma's craft, and came in to help. And then all the other buds, the warriors if you will, came along and helped him pull his arse out of the fire.
The food warriors of light.
A man, you know, a stranger of paradise coming out. That's very apt. Very apt.
Hell yeah, it is. But yes, I'm very much looking forward to seeing what to do this time, because they've kind of closed off the mini arc, as it were, with the food festivals. So they've got room now to try for something else, and we've still got a few members of the Elite 10 we know next to nothing about. So my predictions going into this session is that we're hopefully going to find out a little bit more about one of the members of the Elite 10. Possibly Mia, I think her name was. This is the lady with like the fangs and the long hair from earlier.
That's Cougar there, dude with the, you said it was another character lookalike, I forget who.
It was Hyde from Under Night in Birth.
Oh.
Hey, you asked.
No, it's not that, I was just trying to think of what's at EVO this year, and Under Night in Birth sadly did not make the cut, I don't think.
Nah. Under Night didn't, but Melty Blood did, and Skullgirls also did, which is going to be great, because now Skullgirls can finally end its eternal release party and finally get it shot at the main stage at EVO.
Indeed. What, actually, we'll get into Food Wars in a second, but this was interesting to me, even though I was a fighting game fan per se, but they revealed them in order of least entrance to most entrance, and Street Fighter 5 was revealed first, so that got the least, which I found very interesting.
Well, Street Fighter 5 at this point is a fairly old game now at this point, and Street Fighter 6 is now at least in the works, but I guess also as well there's a lot of stuff like the Capcom Pro Tour going on that's probably cutting in a little bit, maybe, but that's my nearest guess. Oh no, her name was Rindo, fair enough.
That's a nice jelly donut she's got there.
It's like, oh, shame about your loss, man, huh? That must be eating you up inside, huh? How are you feeling about that?
She's such a fucking troll, I love it.
She has legit superpowers, calling it now. She's got the whole thing with just the hair covering the one eye, you know, she's like hiding some kind of Millennium Eye or Sharingan bullshit. That's like specialized in cooking power.
Oh, he's seething. So it's not quite over yet, Volk. Let's not speak too soon.
It's like you thought you were getting out of this, bitch.
No.
I'm beating your ass proper.
You're going nowhere. I got you for at least 2 more episodes of playtime. That's a nice ramen bowl. Did your husband make it for you?
Bringing in the Spider-Man memes.
I'm just thinking about Sam Raimi and Doctor Strange 2, mate. Very much looking forward to it.
Looks good.
Next film I'm seeing, though, is Sonic 2 with Nmom64.
Oh yes, of course. That's got to go first.
Well, he's a protagonist of the shonen variety. It would be weird if he wasn't.
Exactly. Look at all these regular-haired plebs. They'll never be the main character in an anime.
How often would you say you beat or eat ramen? How often do you just beat that fucking bowl?
Barely at all, to be honest. We don't really have much in the way of ramen places nearby, but, you know, if an option comes up and we end up eating and there's a place to eat some, I'll probably grab some. But
good stuff.
Aside from that, there's just not really much chance locally at the moment.
They're making the very special gastronomic dishes.
Oh yes, the power of science. Listen, lady, you better be paying for this food, or I swear to God. I want to join the Elite 10 right now. Pulls out a gun.
Yeah, I wasn't asking.
Just kills someone, just walks over there. There we go.
Oh, my hair was short back then. Oh, is this when he, like, became part of the Elite Ten?
Yeah, because there is a very, very young Ishiki there. Fucking hell!
Jesus.
Man got schooled.
Yeah, he's the unstoppable prodigy, it seems.
Although it'll be interesting to see what the skills that go behind that 5-0 is.
It's a little bit unfair, you know, just when things are at their most dire, he pulls out the fucking persona and goes to town.
It's like, I know, right? It's like he has an entire cooking crew. He just summons as many of the damn things as he likes. You can have up to 12. It's not fair.
He'll go nice with a fine Chianti.
Fucking hell, not small base until level as that. I don't recognize that.
I was gonna say.
28 locks. He spent a day just trying to interrogate the fucker.
It's gotta be laced with LSD or something at that level of cookery.
He has mastered the art of MSG.
Did we just warp to London?
It's like Disney World, but food.
Oh, I see. The upper class.
Yeah, all's missing is a few top hats and you'd have the entire set. Yeah, what did Ishiki end up doing then?
Flashing a lot. Oh, okay, I recognize him. The rest you were just flashing names at me, honestly.
No, I remember what he was doing now. He was trying to make like a place that just built an entire ass lake just for aesthetics. I've been picking out.
Eating. Doesn't gain a single bit of weight.
The fact you did all that in 5 days is impressive, though.
It's a little bit distracting because the last character I interacted with, funny way of putting it, but who was called Rindo, was the main character of Neo, The World Ends With You. Must be a unisex name.
Yeah, I don't really know a huge amount about World Ends With You, but I know it is a good video game series, and I've heard the anime is also decent.
It's pretty good. It's a little bit condensed for its own good, but it's still perfectly watchable.
Also, holy fuck, they're actually in the Velvet Room. Digging music in the background, though.
Yeah, Jesus. Even Thomas Keller has like an army of line chefs to help him out.
I suppose it makes sense. Although this seems like a very, very deeply personal sort of experience.
I think I can carry food, thank you.
It's kind of crazy to me how the personality between sort of like that flashback sequence in here seems so much different.
Well, people have different sides to them.
Hello? Mom? Am I dead? Did I ascend?
Hello? Oh.
I was going to say, there's something going on here, I just don't know what.
I was waiting for it to talk, honestly.
Now all we need is like a Bloodborne or like Elden Ring style boss title card.
I was gonna say, I was wondering why there were fall leaves.
Oh yes, that multi-layered thing from earlier, I forget the name of it. It's like eating a PNG when all you've been served so far is JPEGs.
Ah, beautiful.
A more crisp, high quality image of food I have never seen.
You know, I keep trying to eat them, but it turns out they're not transparent, so I just get stuck in my throat. But this is, even for me, is like a beneath novice cook. Layering your food like that so you get a palate cleanser between each meal is a good idea.
That's usually how they go when you have like an establishment that does multiple course meals. They usually have something either within the courses or they'll have something in between.
Yeah, honestly, everything seems pitch perfect here. I don't know what you're worried about.
They all know I suffer from hyper anxiety.
Jesus. That's when you collect the super anxiety emeralds.
Well, I mean, with the amount of blue sphere stages you probably do by that point, you probably would feel anxious, especially after a minute when it goes too fast.
No way.
In fact, I'm not even here now.
Mr. Simpson. Mr. Simpson?
What's this Devil May Cry ass music in the background right now?
Never mind that. He was powering up 4 Kamehamehas at once. This fucking doorless kingdom castle.
This is Fire Emblem now as well. What the fuck? There's no escaping. Everything will be Fire Emblem.
I'm Fire Emblem. You're Fire Emblem. Are there any other Fire Emblems I should know about? Zelda walks in. Meow.
He knows the food is good, so we don't even need to ask. That is a level of confidence I don't think I've seen in an anime before.
Exactly, like, he's so confident in his cooking, it's the other things, the superfluous things that chefs normally don't worry about that he worries about.
A complete Uno reverse.
Rahahaha, no, it's awful. Just kidding, JK lol.
Wholesome Erina. It's just Soma in a massive trench coat. It is I, Van Helsing.
What? Oh shit!
Daddy!
Daddy's come to taste the food.
I wonder how hard up that guy's gonna be. Soma, calm down, you're setting the forest on fire.
Soma, in his own little world.
I think if you dumbed it down even more, you'd literally be serving maybe 1 or 2 people. You know what? He reminds me of an Ace Attorney villain as well.
Oh, yeah.
The one with the bird.
Yes, that's exactly who I was thinking of. Exiled from the academy. Very interesting. I want to see who voices him.
Damn, Eren is rattled as fuck.
Ian Sinclair is the English dub voice, and Sho Hayami is the Japanese voice of Azami Nakiri.
I know Ian Sinclair because he recently did Brook from One Piece. But I don't know who else he's done recently. I just know him as Brook because obviously One Piece is still very much an ongoing thing. You must be this educated to enjoy my food.
This is the funniest coincidence ever. Look at this character that I'm posting to you in Discord right now. He voices Tristan Turnbull in the Ace Attorney anime in the 2nd season.
Oh wow, that is a very striking resemblance. I wonder if they just go. I wonder if they just default. All right, does he have black hair with a white streak going through it? All right, we know who to call.
Oh, that's where I recognise the voice from. He's one of Popoco's voices in Pop Team Epic. He's Vanilla Ice in Eyes of Heaven.
But it's too late. He was already sat down. I wonder if over the next few episodes we're going to see the massive turnaround of Eren as character.
Maybe so.
I see it as a scene opposite that weird pale guy over there.
Is this your boyfriend?
Tension's going to create a black hole and just collapse the entire thing into itself.
It's okay, Soma's dense enough to get out of it.
Soma didn't know it that day, but he saved the day.
Yes, he did.
Oh god, it's too bright!
Ah!
And before it's Interpol.
Oh my god.
I am Inspector Zenagata. Oh, so now we have the whole Mishima family in here.
Where's a volcano when you need one?
No, don't! It was Heihachi that went in there, and I actually like the old guy.
Getting kind of DOS-esque over here, mate.
It's like, lineage cannot be erased, that's what you think. I got your name legally changed.
You are now fuckboy. Yeah, you kind of wandered into a fuckfest over it.
You know, she's only been around for a few episodes, but Rinda's already sort of established herself as sort of like a Ishiki kind of character in a way. Except less naked. Just as much as a troll, mind you. Perhaps even more so.
Indeedy so.
I'm digging the lighting.
Oh shit. I think I can see where this is going.
These are not the sort of stakes I was expecting from the get-go.
No, not at all.
Fuck you, Kazuya!
What an asshole. Let's watch the ED, just to calm down, I think.
Yes. Boy, what a strong start, though.
Yeah, seriously. Whew. I gotta say, when he walked in through those doors, I was expecting drama, but I wasn't expecting,
Everything to be turned on its head almost instantaneously.
yeah, Erena's grandfather to be ousted.
It's like the whole meme where he sort of comes in, does a thing, refuses to elaborate, and leaves, except he spent 15 minutes elaborating, and the entire time you could just feel the knife slowly twisting in deeper.
Oh, Jesus.
And obviously Rinda voted for this as well, so what's her claim to all this? Does she just want to watch the world burn, or has she got something else going on here?
I guess we'll have to see her cook to find the true intentions behind her actions.
Yeah, we got a good look at the first seat as well. Every bit what you would expect, although the deeply personal nature of his cooking. I mean, he probably didn't make that much money in the long term, perhaps, but he managed to create something that suited him, where he could sort of look after everything by himself, pretty much.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna get a stinger, but oh shit.
You could probably qualify those last 10 minutes as stinger.
Yeah, kind of.
It's like a swarm of angry bees.
Yep, just a next time thing. So, season 3, episode 5, Volk.
Oh, there is excitement. There is tension. There is drama. There is obvious moonlighting to the Mishima bloodline. I am all for it.
Yes, Papa Nakari is in the fucking building now, and Grandpappy is out. So I'm ready to get on and just see how this plays out, if you are, mate.
I'm good to go.
Alright, episode 6 of the 3rd season of Food Wars in 3, 2, 1. Oh, alright, gotta have my tea, gotta calm down.
Well, they did say it would all be finalized tomorrow, so maybe there's some room there for some shenanigans to unfold.
Maybe they could counteract it with a cooking battle.
Perhaps so. Oh, I think I know where they're gonna go with this. They're gonna go for like a full-on cooking battle, and they got the people who are for this new reform versus the people that are against it. Because there are some names missing, like Ashiki in particular I don't think was there.
I mean, it had to be unanimous, mate.
Well, did it have to be unanimous? I thought it only had to be a majority, and there were only 6 names from what I could see.
Well, I guess we'll see. It may turn out you have a short-term memory.
Come on, dear, let's have a drink.
Indeed, I knew Dio would turn up somewhere. No, you were correct. He has the support of 6 members of the Elite 10.
Yeah, I'm calling it now. There's going to be like some 6v6 thing, and Soma's going to cut and be like, "Oh, I'm going to help the underdogs."
So I wonder if Nakari Papa is going to show up in the OP now.
Possibly. I mean, they do have a thing where they've changed the OP in the past. Ever so slightly in the visual side. Suddenly, the sad Erina makes a whole lot more sense.
It sure does.
I thought it was just a sort of visual thing going on, but nope, there is a legit reason, like with all things.
There he is.
Yay, there we go.
This makes a lot more sense now as well. Could this be the Erina redemption arc?
Well, I mean, she's already sort of been on her way, like, that cold, harsh exterior has been slowly chipped away out from, like, the end of the 1st season, sort of middle-ish portion of the 2nd season in particular. But I think this is the part where it sort of just comes crashing down in thunderous fashion.
I guess it kind of has to when your daddy rolls up and says, "You know what, your school's shit, I'm taking over." Couldn't have taken a more charismatic photo.
Does this look like a guy that oozes charisma to you? I like how it's just like this very serious thing going on and just man ass.
But there's a big butt here. Yeah, same.
Yeah, you are aware that usually these sort of things have to like go through a lot of administration. The fact that you get all done in a day just shows how much power like the Elite 10 and what have you really have.
Stop patting down. I'm watching you. Yeah, it's worth pointing out that I believe this dude also voiced Poochie in All-Star Battle. So there's some religious vibes going on here.
So don't really have any idea what like his motives is other than take over this bitch. Like he must have a reason for it. Like is he gonna try and like crash it down from within out of spite? How dare he call me a sussy baka?
Yeah, it's just constructive criticism that happens to utterly destroy your ego.
It cannot be considered abuse because I do not consider you as living beings.
Oh, I don't consider it abuse, Jesus. Could have fucking burned down the tower and oust Ho-Oh.
Oh god. And so, Soma's lot must go to resurrect Lugia through the power of food.
Oh no, Lugia just fucked off to the Whirl Islands. You know, he'll order in Domino's, he doesn't really care about becoming a master chef.
Oh no, he's pushing out Hisako as well. Oh, no, you can't be doing that.
You can't break up the dream team. Yeah, at this point, I'm starting to think those chains on the OP weren't even a metaphor. Ah! Sorry for flexing, but, you know, I had to do it to him.
Yes, it was I. I pressured your father into being here. You know, that's going to be very interesting. If this whole thing does wind up with Soma getting the first seat, he would have surpassed his father at that moment. So it will be interesting to see if that is indeed what winds up happening. If that's going to be the way that sort of allows him to surpass, or maybe there's something else that's going to happen. There's lots of questions going through my mind.
I heard the ending was divisive for Food Wars in general, so I'm not entirely sure. I don't know precisely what happens. I've got a vague inkling.
I mean, it seems like they're very much gearing towards Soma eventually getting a first seat of the Elite 10. I mean, I think that's just how it's going to go. But then again, they have subverted expectations with this sort of thing in the past, but we'll have to see.
It's fucking filth.
You call this cake?
I call it fake.
Fake? I think you're the fake cake around here. You're comparing your food to mine?
Ha!
You're not even good enough to be my cake.
I'll make you eat that cake.
You'll never get the chance. Or at the very least, I'll invent a bunch of machinery to make it do it for me.
Pro tip, there is nothing that can't be improved with a Sonic reference.
Nope, absolutely not.
Alright, so the voice actor for Nakira Grandpappy is someone by the fantastic name of Banjo Ginga. Looking this up, he was Captain Blue in Beautiful Joe, which is, I'm pretty sure, the anime. What else have we got here? There's a lot of stuff. Oh, he was Dorian in Baki. I know that's more your thing, which is why I shouted it out. The poor can decide that. We must be better. Does that hurt you as a cook, Volk?
Yeah. I mean, there is nothing really wrong with either one. I mean, you can probably say that one's, like, better than the other, sure, but the other's perfectly serviceable too, you know? Adjective. Verb. Noun!
Poo-poo. Get the fuck out.
That explains why we've only been seeing cracks of it showing through, you know? Just the otherwise infectious personality of Soa makes it so that even long locked away personalities as a result of, well, abusive parents can even shine through every now and again. He set up a mother base purely for food. Curry favor. Get it? Food? It all feels so much scarier now that you actually have the background information. Because before you just sort of thought of it as her being picky, but now it's something so much more sinister.
Yeah, she was literally groomed into being this, like, hypercritical witch, for lack of a better word. And I'm not talking about sort of a bitchy personality, I mean a cold-hearted wife of Satan. Oh, I figured there was something like that in the OP.
Yeah, prison bars. Totally not overshadowing something.
You know, I've had pretty low opinions of myself in the past, but I'd never imagined myself tiny in a regular-sized trash basket.
Little does Father Dear know, Alice cannot be stopped.
She's the rogue element, the variable that Azami did not plan for.
The extra ingredient accidentally added to the concoction. Ah, so she found Alice first. I would have thought she would have made her way over to where Soma lives as well. And if she didn't encounter Alice first, chances are it'd be them having that conversation. But of course, Heihachi beat her to the punch.
But we're not normal. We're in a fucking cooking institute that rivals Duelist Kingdom.
Yeah, and don't be a coward.
What about Polar Star?
They're just casually roasting her whilst trying to save her skin.
There's no getting out of this prison just yet, mentally or physically. See, I thought that was Soma rocking up, but Soma's not really one to take an umbrella.
No, that would require foresight.
You know, if I save the world along the way, that's just a sweet bonus.
He's probably thinking to himself, fuck, I didn't even bring an umbrella either. Now what the hell am I gonna do? I don't even have a hooded jacket.
I'll run so fast I dodge the water droplets. Oh, yeah, best girl. Told ya.
They were there the entire time. Of course.
Well, shit.
Alice, a bridge version, please.
I guess it's not that long of a story. Thank you, Sonic. Very cool. Jesus Christ.
Well, the fan service is strong in this one.
Seriously. Do you all have to be standing here?
They're gonna have to do like hostage situations over the phone. Just like, are you alone?
Gonna get fucking black bagged at this, right?
Chucked into the river that Ishiki dug up for the festival.
It's multi-purpose.
Just send those two to beat him up. Problem solved.
Oh, you're dressed. That's changed, really.
Yes, I know these words.
Yeah, some of these made sense. Oh, that's your daddy talking.
Oh, sweet Jesus. I was gonna say, Jesus Christ, he's not that hungry. Well, I mean, if there was anyone who could tell, it would be Hisako. I mean, aside from Alice, he's pretty much known her the longest.
Yeah, it's kind of nice seeing it like this.
No, not the fucking squid again.
Well, alrighty then. There seems to be a fair amount of time left, so why don't we watch the ED?
The angry bees are gonna come back after the ED's done.
Oh, Erina.
Don't worry. We'll crack that exterior yet. We'll beat down the walls that have been built around you, etc., etc. Anime plot, trope, etc.
Trope.
Something, we will definitely do this something. Yeah, the only other thing about the ED is it's eluding a lot of Rindo, and I still don't know why. I'm wondering if she has, like, connections to the new director, like, maybe an estranged daughter or something, maybe? Ooh, that would be spicy.
Oh, yeah. He's always there, just a shadow in the background.
Mm-hmm. Well, in bright white light. Man, that must be hell for him. Guy's already pale as a sheet.
Yeah, little bit of a stinger. I want to sleep, please.
So, oh my god, do you have Uno? Yes, all 4 people.
There's always a catch to these utopias. Oh, alright. Season 3, Episode 6. What do you think, Mark?
Well, we're getting an idea as to what his plans are. They seem very much just as selfish as he seems to be. But at the same time, it's... I just don't see it as being a tenable position, you know? I mean, sure, there's like the gourmets that you can obviously get in with, and obviously that has some benefit to it. But to the degree that he's taking it, I just don't see how the Academy could possibly stay afloat. Like, it almost seems like an act of deliberate sabotage, but at the same time, I don't think it's quite as deep as that. I just think the guy just has it so far into his own head that there's only, like, a very, very small echelon of food that is, like, acceptable in any form, and that the rest is literally just trash. I don't think there's literally anything as nefarious as sort of like an overthrow followed by a complete dismantling, discrediting, and demolishing of an establishment that his father had built.
Yeah. I guess we'll just have to watch more and see where it goes then. You ready for episode 7, mate?
I am.
Alright, last one today, folks. Season 3, episode 7 in 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Well, we had a rescue mission as well. That was a huge success. At the very least. Well, for now.
Well, I mean, she's still hiding on campus, so it can't be that long before Azami finds her.
Well, I mean, he doesn't seem like he's even that intent of, like, going after her straight away. She only said that he wanted to know where she is. So as long as she's kept tabs on by him, like, I don't think there's any reason why she even needs to be around him.
He is projecting dangerous aura right now. Please, God, help us.
I'm just picturing the Asian music from Final Fantasy XIV playing in the background.
Oh, whoa, what's this?
Yes, we gathered that.
I am renaming this place the Hitler Food Academy.
Or it could be something like Guardians of the Globe or whatever it's called, where they have Mecha Hitler.
Oh, Jesus.
My dad was showing me that, actually. I have to go and watch it.
Is that a particular series that I don't know about?
It's a new thing on Netflix, where it's sort of like a piss take on Superman, and like the whole idea is that very early on he gets killed or something like that, and the whole thing is sort of based around like having like sudden shift in like art style and things like that. So you'll have like bits of live action, then you'll have some stuff that's like very clearly edited in, and then you'll have it switched to sort of like cartoonish stuff and like anime stuff. It's really weird, but it looks really interesting.
You know, Cougar, you're so small time compared to what's happening right now. I'm surprised they haven't edited you out of the OP.
I know, right? I don't think I've ever seen someone that was previously like a major plot point be brought down to such lowly significance so quickly.
Who knows, maybe he'll become an ally later on.
Maybe so, although I'm trying to remember whose names were on the sheet. I'm not sure if his was on there, but I'm not 100% certain.
If they want us to know, they'll show it again.
But I think if there was going to be someone who was against it, it would probably be him.
Nice little wow at the end there. First of all, no fat chicks.
Second of all, everyone's expelled.
Oh my god. Oh.
No, not the meat club! Pompadour guy was just getting things back on track! No, you can't take this away from him! Oh no, and hers as well! We will call it the Elite 20.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, that's totally not the icon or logo of an evil organization. Totally not. Jesus Christ, he's really just turned this entire thing into a dictatorship.
Just think about it rashly. That's how fucking cooking works, bro.
He really does not understand.
Nah, I think he understands all too well.
For somewhere along the line, he lost his soul, so no longer does he understand. He might have done previously, but now that is no longer the case.
He's just trying to, like, replicate the Elite Ten over and over. So, you got to bend the knee.
I'm just reminded of Pegasus's goons. I was half expecting him to go in with finger guns.
Yeah, we got these invisible guns.
They really did not waste any time. Fucking hell.
Where the fuck are we gonna live then? Yeah, where is he?
And before he comes up behind them.
I fucking poisoned it.
No, come on, guys. You saw the sinister undertone. You heard it. You know Soma's planning something. Yeah, come on. We're like Switzerland.
Okay.
He says our decision, but it wasn't really his decision either. He allowed this to happen, and now he's basically just been robbed of any kind of freedom. But he doesn't seem to mind at all. There it is.
Yeah, boy.
So that'll be the reason why those two were scrapping in the opening.
She is trapped sober in a fucking mannequin dimension.
It's the trading mode in Smash Bros. Melee.
Oh, let me guess, expulsion.
The thing, to be fair, expulsion would be preferable. I mean, either you change things that make it so that you'd want to stay to begin with, or it becomes this thing that you don't want to have any part of anyway.
If I win, you'll give me back my eyes. He took his
And
eyes as
mine.
well.
Fucking hell! So many eyeballs gone missing. In the time it's taken to have this conversation, I have one of my eyes back.
Oh, he's focused on the inside for sure. Either that or he's intentionally taking a dive.
Or he's sabotaging everyone. The judges are rigged.
Oh, my eyes.
They didn't even taste the food. Yep, judges are rigged. Fuck. Oh god, put that away!
You can't play fair in a dictatorship, sorry to tell you.
I think someone's gonna have to use some of that patented waft energy to make him completely change their mind and go, oh, maybe we should try this, hold on.
This is the most dramatic thing I've watched in a while, honestly.
Yeah, they've really turned this up to 11.
Yeah, that was just kind of like, are you still gonna challenge me?
If anything, has only made him more determined. If I know my boy Soma.
Is your suit not loading correctly? What's going on?
No, this is a thing they usually do in anime when they want to come up with like elaborate patterns on like shirts and stuff. What they'll oftentimes do is rather than like draw the entire thing, what they'll do is they'll sort of green screen the actual thing and then overlay the pattern onto it. So the pattern sort of moves up along with the figure.
That's right. No one can step to me. Oh god, this is also rigid. Oh, they did say all extracurricular groups, guys.
I wonder if Erin is gonna put her hat in the ring on this one.
I guess she'll have to. She's kind of a wild card right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, having a proper Erin Soma actual team up for something like this makes perfect sense.
Is she still technically part of the Elite Ten?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she is. Because, I mean, the only way that you'd be above a level of Elite 10 would be something like a chairman, wouldn't it?
Yeah, true. Ah, memories. When I was Harry Pottering it up.
I like how he just went, bitch, the seat's mine. Peace.
God, that seems so long ago for us now.
Ah, yes, anime Markiplier.
I was confusing Eisen with him all this time and wondering why he was actually like such a douche. Two separate characters completely.
One has very, very, very pink hair. You think you'd be able to tell the difference?
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
I mean, hair's like the number one way you tell the difference for a lot of anime characters, especially with those animes where they tend to sort of like have the very same facial expressions.
I know. But Anime Player is a very nice guy. You know, he's tough, but he's fair. But this Eisen fella is a bit of a prick.
Stern but fair, but no, Eisen is 100% prick. Go on, Soma, pep him up.
I don't think he even has the energy to pep himself up right now.
No, you might be right there.
Oh, I was able to live in it, that's for sure.
Yeah, I wasn't getting my ass evicted.
That really helped, flashback. It's just a single word on that piece of paper, and that word is bitch.
Bitch.
Ah.
There's some sausages falling in the sink. Well, you see, while you were all sleeping. Oh, wow, that soon?
Does it really matter if he's got the judges in his pocket?
I mean, you're talking about Erina being the wild card, but I think this card's as wild as it gets at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Shizuka Ito voices Rindo here. Let's see what she's been in.
She's shifting in closer. Dial it back a bit.
Oh, Jesus.
I was half expecting to just overlap each other. Oh, no. No, my poor baby.
She's been in a lot of stuff, but nothing that I can recognize right here.
Maybe it's a relatively new voice actor at the time, perhaps?
No, she's been in a lot of stuff, but like I said, nothing I personally watch. That's fine, that's fine.
Soma's spirit is not so easily crushed. You forget who his dad is.
Oh, yes. Oh, we're gonna end on one hell of a cliffhanger here, I think. Moshi Moshi cheating Desu.
Yes, the missiles are locked onto the target and your mark. You son of a bitch. What a bastard!
Really? It was already personal. You made it dodecahedron level personal.
5-dimensional personal. Well now, cliffhanger aside, there's some exciting stuff going on. Obviously, Aizen has proven himself to be the most bastard of bastard men. It's literally because he's even got the devil gene, come on! But yeah, I'm excited.
I like the direction this is going in, honestly. Like, I don't know if this is the thing that was divisive or the ending itself, but this I'm enjoying.
It feels a lot better now. There's like a lot more going on than simply Soma's tenure at the school going on now. I mean, you've had occasions where it sort of stepped in a little bit, where sort of like Megumi's obviously been at risk in the past and things like that, but it's usually been with her consent, whereas this time around, literally everything is coming to a head. The entirety of the school is being turned up on its head, and their home is now going to get evicted if he doesn't win this cooking contest with rigged judges. But if there's anyone who I think can do it, it's going to be Soma. He has the power of the waft, as I said before.
Yeah, they're changing the ED for each episode, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it when they do that. Makes things a lot more dynamic.
It sure does, mate. Okie and that'll bring us to the end of this batch of Food Wars, episodes 5 through 7. A very exciting and tasty batch. I can't even pick a favourite there. They were all pretty good, and I'm very excited to do the next batch, but we're done for today. So if you want your own Patreon TV comms, hit up patreon.com/HellfireComms. There is a backlog, but we'll get through them as fast as we can. And once you've paid for your thing, the once, you don't have to stay pledged or anything. It'll be given to you when it's done in due course. Thanks for your patience and support thus far, guys. Thank you, Deimos, for continuing to commission Food Wars. And we'll see you next time for another batch of HFC Patreon TV comms. Bye-bye.